Recently, Professor Wole Soyinka said that technology is creating a new generation of illiterates in Nigeria. On today's edition of Street Q&A, we are in the street to sample the opinion of people on what they think on this issue. My name is Collins Imodu Andrew, and you're welcome to Street Q&A on Zanocom TV.
I'm Lawrence by name. Technology cannot turn our children to illiterates because whoever says so, is he not using phone? Is he not using computer? So should our children be deformed? Because if you are not informed, that means you are deformed. So should our children be deformed technologically wise because of education? Education has its role to play, and without education, you cannot even know the technology. Take for example, when we talk about computer, can illiterate operate computer? An illiterate cannot operate computer. An illiterate cannot read what is written or what is being printed from computer. So education does not make our children illiterate. I strongly disagreed with such idea.
Na farko sunana Aliyu Garba, kamar yadda na faɗa. Idan aka yi duba akan wancan, hakan za ta iya faru. Saboda shi kimiyya ilimi ne. Saboda haka lokacin da mutum ya karanci ilimi, shi kuma ilimi dama yana tafiya akan abu biyu ne. Ko dai kai aikin mai amfani ko kuma kai mara amfani. So idan an duba ta wannan bangaren, maganan shi gaskiya ne. Saboda kamar yadda ya faɗa din zai sa wanda za su zo nan gaba su zama jahilai, saboda ai duk wanda yake aikata wani aiki na banza kaga ya zo ko da yana da ilimi ya zama jahili. Saboda amfanin ilimi in ka san shi kai aikin da ya kamata. To dimata ba kai aikin da ya kamata ba ai baka da bambanci jahili. So kamar yadda kai bayani da cewa mutane za ka ga ana hawan TikTok, yan mata samari ana yin abubuwan da bai kamata ba kuma akwai ilimi. To kaga wannan abun ya nuna cewa ba a amfani da ilimi. Duk lokacin da ba ya amfani da ilimi ba kuma wannan abun da an ka aikata ya zama jahilci. Akan wannan magana gaskiya ina goyon bayan maganan shi. Na fahimta yanzu kuma maganan shi haka yake. Saboda duk lokacin da mutum zai yana da ilimi amma yana aikata abin da mai ilimin ma mara ilimi ma baya aikatawa, shi ma ya zama mara ilimi ai. Wannan maganan gaskiya ne. Kuma na goyi bayan, na fahimci magana yanzu. Kuma na goyi bayan shi gaskiya.
Mun gode.
I'm Eyidichukudi Philip. I succumb to his opinion in the sense that people no longer make research, people no longer read. When it comes to later now, it is very difficult for you to ask a new generation person to write a comprehensive letter. They find it difficult. And then when it comes to spelling, you see them misspelling. And when you say, they said it's a digital age. So to me, I support him because I could remember before the advent of technology, you make research. For instance, once anyone see any, let me say, whether fake news or anything on the social media, they just take it to be authentic. But in short, technology have made a lot of people to become lazy. And a lot of youth cannot sit down to read 2 hours. I could remember about 3 days ago, I was discussing with some group of friends. They said they find it difficult to sit down and read, that they can only read through phone. I told them, the study you study on phone, that is not a study. It's not comprehensive. If you want to study, you make sure you sit down and study. So to me, what is saying the reality. We should not forget that this technology is a man advent. So we can still do more than that by making use of our brain. I could remember in biology, Damak use and disuse. When a man make use of his brain, you see that the brain will be active. But a situation you are no longer making your use of your brain, you see that your brain will be decaying. So now, as everybody is clamoring technology, men are no longer making use of their brain. So I advise every one of us to actually make use of our brain. Think. We should sit down and think.
All right. Thank you so much.
My name is Niyadiyemi. I'm into hotel management. When I say hotel management, I'm an international hotel consultant. So my opinion about what the professor said, you see, illiteracy in itself has to do with one or two things. He said that you are not knowledgeable in an aspect and you are knowledgeable in another aspect. But when it comes into making people to be intellectually lazy, that is the, what do you call it now? The social media. It's not making people to go and read. I would want to say that is very correct. Because mostly now, people don't even have an opinion of their own. When we were growing up, there are so many books we read. Storybooks, thriller books. Then before you now start reading history books. But I don't think that happens anymore. There was this particular book we were always reading then, James Hadley Chase. Then we had to read Harold Robbins. Interesting books that gives you an idea of to make up your own mind on certain issues. But I don't think that is going on right now. Like I told you, I'm actually just coming from the library. I went to read about the African revolutionary, the late Aminu Kano. You'll be surprised. I just want to know more about him. And I'm surprised about what I've read through that book concerning Nigerian politics. So, as to me, I think this technology thing is creating more illiterates when it comes to reading. Because some of these kids too, if you give them a phone, before you say Jack Robinson, they can put everything together for you. But when it comes to that aspect of reading, being knowledgeable, it's very difficult.
You have heard the views of the people, and there is no doubt you are itching to say something. Join the conversation at Zanucom TV. Thank you.